Welcome to KISS News Special. This week, it's all about year-round schooling. Would you like to participate in a school that does year-round schooling? Here's some points you might like to consider.
Since the 1970s, there has been discussion about changing the school year structure. The traditional calendar was made to give children a break during the summer and help their parents harvest crops.
Education Week explains that instead of having one long summer break, year-round schools break up the academic year with several medium-sized, think 2 or 3, week vacations. This is often referred to as a balanced calendar. The same article goes on to describe that schools in which the entire student body is on a single year-round calendar are called single-track schools. In other schools, especially where year-round schooling has been adopted to reduce overcrowding, groups of students at the same school have different academic calendars. This is referred to as multi-tracking. They do this to keep the buildings in continuous use.
The number of year-round schools have increased by 20.6% between 2006-2007 school year and the 2011-2012 school year. The Congressional Research Service reports that year-round schools are more common in the South and West than in the Northeast and Midwest.
Now that you have some background, we wanted to let you know some positives to year-round schooling.
A Duke University study suggests kids attending year-round schools are at a slight advantage because they remember content more easily as they don't have a long summer break to forget these things. Mary Brown, a middle school teacher at a school that follows this calendar, says, "Our schedule offers the kids a break from school right when they need it. Earlier this year, after their first 3-week break," she says, "the kids seemed refreshed. They didn't have the bored, glazed-over look of kids who had been in school for weeks on end with no break in sight." Some also argue that offering more regular breaks prevents burnout of both teachers and students.
For those students who do not have the means to engage in education-rich experiences over the summer, they end up leaving school at the end of the spring and coming back with less knowledge in the fall.
Dr. Blades, an education consultant and speaker who worked as a science teacher for 16 years, revealed that, compared to other beginnings, it took the students less time to adjust to their routines and culture. They were ready to jump in much quicker. However, she also believes inner sessions would be a good time for remedial instructions, yet she has never seen them used this way. Instead, the year-round schedule has been seen as a means to be able to cover more material. This means that she wants students to explore more electives and classes they are interested in, rather than the Common Core the school pushes on them.
It provides more planning of instruction. However, kids move at the pace that they move. Their learning is subjective to where they started out.
On the other hand, year-round schools may actually burden parents, students, teachers, and even other businesses.
Many high schools don't follow year-round schedule because of sports scheduling. To add, critics also bring in the point of summer jobs and summer experiences.
For year-round schooling to be compatible with extracurricular activities, all area and even state schools would have to be on the same schedule. If competing regionally and statewide, those who don't share breaks will face scheduling conflicts, says Dr. Blades. These scheduling conflicts impact the community as well. Furthermore, a year-round calendar builds problems on finding appropriate childcare.
As a former year-round student, Patricia McCracken states, "It was really hard to get involved in the work because as soon as you geared up, you had to gear back down." In addition, research on the benefits of year-round scheduling are inconclusive and do not see a large difference between the normal schedule and the year-round schedule.
Also, tourism and other industries dependent on summer vacations may decline and suffer. Still, others argue that year-round schooling burdens parents, takes away from students' time to experience anything outside of the classroom, and reduces teachers' time for professional development and growth.
As year-round schooling becomes more common, however, communities are meeting the demand by offering track-out programs for kids who aren't in school.
Adjusting the school year so that there are shorter breaks, but no extra schooling would offer benefits, particularly for those students who are special needs and/or financially challenged. But it would also bring unique challenges that might even affect life outside of school.
One meta-analysis of research from the University of Minnesota, published in 1999, found that 42 studies showed no positive impact from year-round school, while 27 studies showed a significant positive impact. A 2015 study indicates that more advanced students were more likely to benefit from additional days in school than their peers who struggled academically.
All in all, year-round schooling provides students with opportunities not typically given in a regular school system, but also can't provide valuable experiences of the normal calendar. And this has been your daily dose of KISS News. Enjoy your day!